Welcome to It Doesn't Matter. Again, we got Sonic Superstars at home. The latest Sonic game, and it's very classic, as you can surely tell. We got a little opening to give us a little taste. We got Sonic in the style of Sonic CD. We got the original Tornado. This is after the point where apparently Tails has removed the rocket he strapped on and, I guess, enhanced the Tornado to be able to handle stuff like that. Don't really get story about this. This is just like, hey, gameplay, characters, abilities. Who are these two? You know who Knack is, aka Fang. You know you're going to be able to play as these four. And they all four come up here on this intro screen. Let's do a thing. So I'm going to do a little thing with 3 different save datas here. So I want to show all three openings. As it turns out, there's nodes in the individual files. You can just switch on the fly. So we're gonna see what Amy was doing. But I'm gonna skip through these opening things because this happens for the last one. I think this is the closest we have confirmation that Amy is from South Island, because she's just hanging out at Green Hill willy-nilly. And then she sees Sonic and Tails take off, and it's just like, me too. Knuckles is just chilling. He got the Master Emerald back to the Emerald Altar, but like the regular one, not the Hidden Palace. It starts glowing for some reason. Right as Sonic and Tails fly by? Sounds suspicious. Let's go help them. As you do, just pass by Angel Island on the way, why not? Right? What is Eggman up to? Eggman is trying to make the strongest mecha core, or whatever. We're gonna start with Sonic. I was originally gonna start with Tails. I was originally just gonna do a Sonic playthrough, but, and he's gone to North Star Island with his hired mercenary, Knack / Fang, the hunter / sniper / Jerboa, as they were guided by this young lady, Trip, the Sungazer. She's heavily armored and heavily clumsy. She doesn't really know what she's been caught up into. For some reason, Sonic and Tails have caught wind of this. So they're going to, catch Fang in the act. I'm gonna start calling him Fang for this, I guess. They're trying to work away from Knack in this in general. Even though I like Knack better. Again, Tails Miles type situation, as far as I'm concerned. He was in the act of stealing one of the North Star Island's notorious giant animals. Surely they are a much bigger source of energy. There he is in the back. I want to go up here. May have been a mistake to be Sonic here, but I've quadranted this game off into fourths of which character I'm going to be. So we're going to do 5 acts as Sonic, and then, if I understand how it works correctly, we'll see him for one more act at the end. Other than that, everyone else is going to get 6 acts before we see Sonic again. So the unique thing about the Chaos Emeralds in this one is each of them have an associated power with them. And so you get a little tutorial after every single one. I'm actually wondering how the unlocks actually work in this, if it's going to make me do that, even though I've done a playthrough. Yeah, okay. And I don't have a right stick on this, I'm using the Genesis Retro bit. Luckily I have the left or right bumper. It'll activate it for me. The Avatar power does something like that. After that, every big ring in a zone turns blue, and it is now a bonus to get medals. There are medals around here. There's one up there. I'm gonna go out of my way to get it, because... Oh, okay. If we get enough, I can do something neat, and I'll just... Oh, I've been... got these little wormholes that show up, too. There's a lot of, like, subspace energy happening on this island. It's very interesting. And I've yet to find out what the relation to the Master Emerald could possibly be. Perhaps because I didn't look at a mural that it didn't really zoom into enough for me to see what's going on. Actually, let me show you this. We got a blue ring down here. A blue big ring. They're just, again, like I've established that it, like, erroneously, perhaps, but, like, nothing else has disproven this aside from fan games wanting to put big rings in willy-nilly places. Or, in the case of Triple Trouble 16-bit, distinctly being interacting with the Master Emerald's power. Alright, you need to work with me, Sonic. We get more medals if we just go to these afterwards, so it's entirely a bonus stage thing at this point. And you also saw me blow up a gold crab meat to get another medal. You get medals for 100 rings, so that would have gotten me one if I have 100 rings. And, yeah. A lot of ways to get medals in this. I'll trust them. I've not done this stage with Sonic before. This is a little weird. I started my game with Tay. My other playthrough. Okay. I wanted a drop dash there and not on that platform. Thank you. There we go. Ooh, wait, can I go back to that? Yes. Okay. Just like the rings around the stars around the checkposts. You get little wormholes, that's how they're interpreting them in this. And they send you to Sonic 1-ish things. Of course, the aesthetic's different, but this is what the bonus stages are like in this. These, strangely, you know me, I hate the special stages in Sonic 1. These are actually, like, fun, because they're kind of puzzly, and the rewards are a little bit more immediate. There's a lot more that are a lot... It's just they're better designed, the structure. That's all I can really say about it. So, like, they're fun. It's weird. I was not expecting to find the Sonic 1 special stage rehashes to be fun. We're coming out of Bridge Island Zone Act 1 with a lot of those. And here's our mid-boss. I don't know if you actually have to hurt the mid-boss. I sure did. Oh my... Yeah, no, you just have to make it crash. So that's what happened. If you didn't avoid that at the end, you would have gotten eaten. One hit KO, no matter how many rings you have. And we saved a giant Pecky that was powering that thing. So that's the sort of the goal with the giant animals. Eggman can power much stronger mid-bosses. Not all of the levels transition like this, but I'm going to try and avoid going to the world map between most zone acts. I'll go between zones for sure. Sunset at Bridge Island Zone. Honestly, still not sure what the deal with North Star Island is in general. Heck yeah. Got rainbow strats. Let's go some more coins. I'm gonna, like, really, when they're available early on, before things get weird, I'm gonna really go for these. Give me that boost. Okay. Way to screw me over. Flat out chasing the emeralds and these coins like this can get extremely tedious in later ones. Well, I will just put that warning out there. Yeah, I wasn't going for that. You can see, look, the Osmars have lasers, like, these badniks are quite powered up here, just by natural progression of Eggman's, like, engineering, I guess. Ooh. Should I go for it too? If I can make this jump. You gotta keep pressing down, Sonic. What is going on here? Nice. Hey, if I can make it, I might as well go for it. This is the part of my problem, though, and I understand why they do it. This would otherwise be, 4 emeralds in the first zone, and I like getting 4 emeralds in the first zone, personally, speaking from experience. But they really limit that, and that's because of the powers that they add on. So I'm probably not getting another blue ring this entire playthrough. But I will go out of my way for some gold rings. Gold coins. I'm telling you, my controller's D-pad is messed up. You would be aware of this if you've watched, like, any of my previous streams. We have these boost shuttle loops. I don't know why. But, if you are playing with multiple players, you only have to go through that loop twice per person. And that is, in fact, the main feature of this game that I'm not able to show you here today. And I probably won't ever get to show you, because I don't think anyone on my actual friends list on Steam has the game so that we can do a remote play type situation. There's no, like, online service for for the story mode multiplayer. Only for a battle. We'll do a little bit of battle at the end. I would love to have 1 or 2 other people. I'm not gonna get greedy and think I could find 3 people that are willing to stream with me. Nobody knows these streams. Oh boy. Eggman's back at it with his Death Egg Robo style mechs. This one's a little unique though. Very mania to put this as the first boss. Like has a little battle stance. Don't even bother, Eggman. Bother, Eggman. Does it look like I know how this doesn't work? The fun thing about the bosses here, that was only 4 hits. It's not over yet, but it's almost over. I've never used an Emerald Power against a boss before, and I figured, hey, why not try it here? Just to, you know, reinforce that it was almost over. That was only 6 hits, though. Eggman only takes 6 hits in this. The mid-bosses, normally, only take 3 hits. The first one in this was a anomaly. I will return to the world map. For this case specifically, we're gonna be chasing Fang. But I want to show what it's like when we go over here. We have a giant Rocky over here, blocking a door. We didn't get any fruit. There's hidden fruit in certain stages. There's the ability to get fruit from a capsule. This is a shop. Show you what the shop is real quick. Because I thought I want to see something. Okay. This is the prototype mecha. And this is our basis for battle mode, which is the multiplayer mode. And you can customize this with stuff. You have to purchase stuff with the coins you collect. And that's why I'm collecting coins. And you have the separate parts of the island. It's sort of like... the map was at the very, very beginning. Like, it's sort of a map of it. Ooh. Ooh. What's that there? A little thing. Looks special. I don't know what it does. And this has our first unique act here. It is an Act Sonic. That's part of why I put Sonic in this. You don't have to be Sonic to go to Act Sonic. Because you'll just get switched to Sonic automatically if you pick to go to Act Sonic. A few of these acts are completely optional, such as Act Sonic. But Speed Jungle Zone's pretty good for Sonic, and we're not going to see Sonic again until the very end, so... Don't you get out of here, you Frogger. What was that? Right up here? I was just in the air. Just realized something. Yeah. It's exactly where I almost forgot it was, but I remembered. So we gotta, as many zones as we can, get at least one Chaos Emerald. First few are fairly easy, honestly. The 5th Emerald's gonna be garbage. Though I did just learn a technique to get it pretty fast. Not fast, but effectively. Next Emerald power is Bullet, which is really showing how some of these are based on, like, color powers from Sonic Colors, or shield powers that are not in this. You can just go forward like that. Or up, even. It's like Burst, but it's also like the Fire Shield. And I don't remember ever to use it. Oh. I messed up. Let's see. I like having the drop dash for these. Oh, I can actually just go right up there. Never mind. We don't need to do the game mechanic. Alright. Thanks. So, how does this feel compared to other Sonic games? Honestly, at its core, not bad. There's some weird quirks, but overall, it's actually like, Sonic at least, kind of feels better than it does in Mania. I didn't intend to get that, but, you know, it was right there. I actually wanted to go back quite a bit. I'm not going to shy away from these, I just don't want to waste too much time, you know? Trying to do this playthrough within 3 hours. Which is definitely possible. That's definitely going to be a thing we can do. Of course, every time I say that, it turns out I run into, like, some distinct issues, and it takes, like, 7 years to do a playthrough. By 7 years, of course, I mean, like, 4.5 hours at worst. Unless you, like, combine the times with the 2-parters. Like, oh, I just barely went under 3 hours for this one, we'll do the rest next time. Oh, it's over 4 hours, oops. None of that here. Or we can do our distinct playthroughs one. Okay, so you heard, like, the damage noise, right? Before I went in there. What's going on here? Yep. The hitboxes. So you hear the damage noise before you go into a special or bonus stage? I didn't mean to come here, but we might as well. This is the same, this is the Red Emerald level design here for sure. I'll swing myself over this. There's some technique to it. It seems like extremely easy at first, but there's some technique that's gonna come in handy later. And like it sort of kills your shield for some reason. But then it gives you it right back. I wonder why it does that. No. Too much time. Spent too much time in there already. Hey, it's our buddy Tails! If you play as literally anyone other than Sonic, it shows Sonic back there. But it's nice, you get little background stuff like that sometimes. Please ignore the spatial physics of how this works without doing anything that's too gruesome if you think about it too hard. They don't always have to be giant. Got it. Good job. This is showing the nature of the bosses, though. Like the mid-boss for Bridge Island was very much an anomaly, because they like to put, like, cycles and stuff into these bosses that make them take a while if you don't know how to do them. Or if you're not, like, Amy or Tails and can just, like, fly up and hit things. Big flicky. Now we gonna go to Act Sonic, which is... we're following Fang some more. It's not really a boss, but it feels like one. But we get a nice remix of Fang's theme. Occasionally. That said, Fang's theme's not super appreciated here because this act music's very good. We don't hear it a ton. It's like sliding, it's not really grinding, right? It's like whatever the heck Tarzan does. Woo! You can still jump and roll. And walk if you're going slow enough. No, bring me up there, I want to go up here. Like, that's clearly a jam that's playing, and I get through the areas too fast. Sure. Can I hit you? I can't hit you. I know I've tried that before, but I forgot. Great jump. Great jump, me. There's, like, partially a degree of, like, a Metal Sonic race to it. Except Fang is both Metal and Eggman in this case. And when it comes to, like, the actual level design of this game, at this point in the game, I actually like it a lot, most of it. There's nothing, like, particularly offensive about anything. It is, by far, the most Sonic CD2 game in the series, if you ask me. This part's sort of reminisces of Labyrinth a little, but don't worry, it gets worse in that case. Not here. After what I've had to deal with, I appreciate this right now. A little bit of a foreshadowing for later. Well, that was just a strange cycle to land on. It caught up! Now it's like, you better get through these obstacles, or I'll slowly incinerate you. Oh no! Ben crashed into a trip. You could say that he tripped. Yeah, next. Because we have cases like that, we've got, like, an Act Sonic. The transition between Act 1 and Act 2, if you just skipped it, would have done this. It would have gone to a different screen. What it does in Bridge Island Zone is kinda unique, all things considered. Not the biggest fan of this act, to be honest. But maybe I'll change my mind, because I've played through a lot of the games since I've seen this last. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. Is that so? That probably meant I was going backwards. I mean, I get it, like, the butterfly guiding the way with the light gimmick is supposed to be neat. It's a little reminiscent of the torch in Lost Labyrinth and Sonic 4. The chronological playlist will be the next one you watch. It's a riot, don't worry. Like, this is Stardust Speedway, but also, like, sorta like, that mechanic was in Palm 3 Panic as well, to a degree. Like, and Collision Chaos. This is what I mean by, like, this is the most Sonic CD 2 game I've ever played in this. And, like, there's been a lot of contenders for that. This takes the case. Perhaps that makes sense, though, given this is... Oh, is that what you do? That makes sense. This is the first game that Naoto Oshima, who's noted for working on Sonic's 1, 2, and 1 CD and Adventure, with credits to various other ones due to character design. This is the first one he's worked on with his current independent company, Arzest, since Sonic Adventure. What that might have to do, because he tends to not actually be involved in level design with anything, I don't know. Maybe it was just like, this will be fine. Sure. Give me that juice. What I'm talking about. They got these rabbits here from the prototype Sonic 1. This is the first time they've actually ever been in I think official Sonic game. Am I going backwards? I am? Good. No, we were going good. It's fine. We ain't going in the background today. I love just jumping around on these vines, though. Feels great. What was that last jump, Sonic? What are you doing? Okay, this part. We're in the infinite scroller part. Whee! Oh man. It's time for Tarzan versus George of the Jungle. I don't mean that. I would never be that rude to George. Turn into Eggman and his robot. His invulnerable iron robot. How you possibly harm an invulnerable robot? That was the worst it could have been. How the best it could have been. Make it hit himself. Real Flying Battery Act 2, Act 1 energy. Actually, a little bit of Flying Battery Act 2 energy as well. Oh, well that means we're changing cycle. Circle, cycle, cycle. I'll time these jumps. Right, fire your missiles. Gosh, I sure hope that doesn't foreshadow a mechanic in a later boss. Okay. Jump on it, it's fine. Just can't hit the fire. These bosses get pretty freaking long, though. That was a very good cycle on there. Oh no! What's my shield? How can I? Jetpack time. There we go. We got fruit. Which also means we got a giant animal. Picky. A piggy. Oh, we got 2 fruits there. Cool. I can show you what the fruits are for. Did I hit go to next? Because I don't want to be Sonic for the next one. Oh no, Trip's trapped next. Hey, okay, that worked. The transitions between zones is like this. There's no chance in heck that I'm doing Sky Temple with Sonic. This is Tails or Amy exclusive. Got some products in the shop. We can recreate Metal Sonic, which feels dirty to me personally. Just switch characters on the fly. We're gonna do this with Tails here for a second because I don't want to get bounced around, but this is what you use the fruits for. These little extra bonus stages to get a ton of rings. They're sort of bonus acts, which I guess stage is only really a term that's used in special stage and bonus stage. Otherwise it's all acts and zones. But they are, that is sort of a differentiation, I don't know. You got these balloons. Got these rings. We got our casino mechanic up here, which is like, I don't know what this is called. We'll see more of it later. And you can see why I want to be Tails. Like, it's doable with Sonic, I'm just probably going to hit the green line, or just not get as many rings, trying to avoid the green line. Let's get these bottom ones first. Alright, we go right under those then. I wanna fly high. It's not the song that's playing, but it's what I wanna do. That's pretty good. That's 4 golden coins. That's 7 golden coins. I'll keep one of those fruits for later. Emergency vehicle light. Love to see it. Okay. I'll switch over to Amy. I'm gonna get Amy some good times. This is the first, aside from Origins, this is like the first like actual canonical playable classic Amy. Which also makes it really weird that she does have a spin dash in this, and she does not have the ability to spin dash in modern games until... Oh right, that's what that does. Until, Heroes. This is the first stage where I would say I kinda hate. Oh, hey, Knuckles! I didn't know that happens. The way that the interacting with the airflow works is very bad, I feel. But, also, some of these slopes have this just weird bits to it. Like, all of your momentum is killed if you hit those slopes, those air flows. It's worse at the bottom. Oh, those are supposed to be from Flying Battery, those badniks. Like, when you're in this is weirdly fast, but the ones that are at the very bottom, and, like, later stuff... Okay, Breakout. Ones at the very bottom go so slow. Amy's hammer gives her extended range on her damage, and her ability to not get hurt. Wait. She has double jump. That's also important. Oh, right. Where am I? Stop. I didn't want to jump there. Okay. I don't think I can get back here now. Okay, I know what I need to do. I just don't know if it's possible with Amy and not Tails. Yeah, I think that's possible. I just need to get the right amount of speed. It might not be possible. Get fire? Yes, yes. Okay. Actually, thanks for the suggestion. I forgot about that. Thanks for the suggestion, game. There are a lot of places where actually Emerald Power will help greatly. You have the introduction of bombs here, by the way. No, not that one. That's my biggest gripe with this, is you cannot choose what you're locking onto. And sometimes it locks onto a completely unoptimal thing. And you want to do something else so you can swing better when you're facing. You got a Chaos Emerald. This powers vision. We can see special things. You might be wondering, where's the time stop ability? You get, like, funky little music for each of these powers, too. I didn't really notice that until Vision. Drop me! Onward! Platforming can be really smooth with Amy, honestly. Primarily thanks to a double jump. Thanks. Time for more Breakout. It's honestly very funny to me. This is genuinely Breakout. I think there's, like, maximum saturation for, game-like mechanics like that in this game. There are 2 pinball stages. What do you want me to do here? It's like... Come on. Almost destroying me right before a checkpoint, too. Don't do that. Don't act like that to me. Okay. Imagine doing this without the ability to double jump or fly. I don't want to. I didn't even want to do this level with Knuckles. I was just like, I don't like how this feels. I'm gonna back out and play as Tails. But I decided this is going to be the start of Amy's segment of the game. Because weirdly, this is only... I want to see what we're talking about over here. This is weirdly, one of the stages that has, only 1 act. Oh, really? What are the odds of that? There are 3 stages that have 1 act. It's been a while. Let's get some more. Nice rings, by the way. Take a breather before we get caught in the tornado. You know, Sonic games love their tornadoes. And if you're in the chronological playlist, you don't see any of this yet, but if you're a long-time viewer, I'm allergic to saying stuff like that. You know about our tornadoes. Speaking of which, I'm wondering about certain ways to mod the music in this. I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out. I know there have been some mods already. One of the wildest mods I've seen, which looks actually really fun, is a Sonic Rush conversion mod. It doesn't just give Sonic Rush mechanics, it just replaces this Sonic with Sonic Rush's Sonic model and all. That's the kind of thing I can get behind. Sonic is a little lacking in this compared to the other characters. Though, that said, Knuckles isn't exactly treated the best. Alright, noted. Eye rings. I forgot I had to wait for a platformer or get certain doomed. Please let me up. This is actually a place where I found that Tails' flight is a little bit detrimental because you just keep going to an area and, like, right there. Oh, prototypes. Right there, I almost skipped entirely. I had to fly backwards to not die. Like I said, this is information you get out of the manual. There's a digital manual. It takes you to a website that gives you actually a very, very nice game manual style thing to check out. Oh boy. Hit him again? I can't hit him again. Ooh. That's delightful. I don't think I was able to hit him again twice with Tails. Maybe I'm misremembering. This is a neat boss. I would just hate to have to do it with either Sonic or Knuckles. Yeah, it's two hits and then he gives up. Probably with Tails as well. What did I start saying? The manual. Information from the manual. That's where I got the understanding that Eggman's goal here is to create a mecha army full of, like, things that are on par with Mecha Sonic. You may be able to make one look like Metal Sonic. You can also make one look like Mecha Sonic Mark 1, like the original version. This part. Oh, that one's actually DLC. So, I guess what they're sorta doing by being able to let you make a Metal Sonic... This is kinda silly if you ask me, but... Because I've always been like, there's only ever been one Metal Sonic. You can actively make that false in this game. You can, with your own hands, create another inferior Metal Sonic. But this whole idea of a mecha core is to bolster his Eggman army, which is not really like terminology that was used this early, but hey, why not? We're at Pinball Carnival, which has some of the Janus music. But don't be fooled. Oh, hey, Tails. I was considering doing Tails for this act when I was initially going to do individual zones per character. Switch between characters per zone. But this became part of the Amy segment. It's fine. You look at this place face value and it's like, wait, it was giving me a suggestion. You look at this face value and it's like, hey look, it's Carnival Night. That's, okay. I forgot you can do stuff like that. Oh, I think the thing I want to do, I can't do with Amy. It's fine. Okay. I can do with Amy. But can I... No! Are there pinball slots I can work with? There is, I just can't access them with Amy. Okay. There's a big ring hidden up there. I think it's fine. I think I know where to get one immediately in Act 2. Oop, that's this way. See, you can see it briefly over there. What was I saying? You look at this and you're like, oh yes, this is Casino Night meets Carnival Night. Don't be fooled. You can't hide from me, Wacky Workbench. I can see you in here. What do you think this is? Like I said, this is Sonic CD2. Which actually, the whole thing with the Mecha Core kind of fits that as well. Oh boy. Let's see what's over here. Oh yes, okay. I just backtracked greatly. There's some irony in me considering this to be a very much part Wacky Workbench. There's the next pinball stage also has Wacky Workbench mechanics in it. I guess that's not irony, I guess that's just... They have one trick. There we go. Lost my momentum. It's a casino type, pinball type place. Of course I lost my momentum. There's no such thing as momentum the first time you play through, or the second time. That takes like 10 playthroughs to get consistent momentum. That's a mechanic. It shows up. Okay, cool. I broke my momentum so badly the first time I did this, and I had to just, like, manually platform up that. Hey there, buddy. I just took a read. That's fair. You were totally invulnerable for a second. The actual mechanic of this, those little chips that I was flipping, you need to do that to make it, like, stagger and get low enough to hit by a normal one. For this one, you have to do that so that it stops being electrified as well. I guess optimally, you want to time it so that it tries to hit you. So that act was composed by Rintaro Soma. You may be familiar with the Sonic Frontiers. I should have done Act Fruit. I did want to do Act Fruit. But that was one of the Cyberspace Boys in Frontiers. Now things have gotten a little bit haunted, a little bit creepy. Got a little bit of a Halloween flair to our area. And a roller coaster that reminds me greatly of something from Sonic Colors. Clown has been replaced with Eggman. Not really a difference if you ask me. Oh, that's weird. Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. Big ring right up here. Very easy to get to. Aquamarine. Let's get launched! Oh my goodness, it's already getting dark in here. I guess it's raining, so that sort of makes sense. It isn't even 4 p.m. yet. Water! Of course, the Aquamarine has water. Like, what else do you expect? You actually turn into a water form. It's very nice. You can do stuff like that, and it will let you swim, like, completely underwater, without being Tails or Knuckles. Knuckles doesn't really swim, he still glides at this. They kinda aren't trying to play to that. It's just Tails that has, like, his progression from doggy paddle to freestyle is still in midway right now. Well, you gotta let me up. Okay, sure, fine. I understand. There we go. We got these, like, things we're hitting randomly, and, like, I don't really know how to route them. They're just sort of where you need to go. That'll blow up that little tower in the background. What does it mean? You could say. Spiderweb. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. I'm trying to get a minimum of 20, or 40, or 45 of these gold coins. Has not been hard. This reminds me of... No, not quite. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! I mean, it reminds me of something from Sonic 1. Not quite. I think part of it is this is definitely way more controllable than either the Sonic 1 or the I mean, I guess technically not the one from Sonic 4. That's very controllable. It's just different controllable. I don't know. It's like they mastered that. It's so hard to control in Sonic 1 sometimes. You're truly fighting it in Sonic 1, but you can work with it in this. Oh yes, okay. The roller coaster part. That's 4 hits. Oh, what? Got fired. That was me too, that I did. Okay. This part's weird. I've never been here before. Let's do that. So there's a health amount too. I see. Which is interesting. I only got 3 the first time I played this stage. No. Creepy floating rings. I'm going backwards. Okay. Oh, that was not the button combination oh my goodness. We saved! Crisis averted. I missed it a second time. A third time, actually. What you guys saw first this time, Eggward? I have no idea what the mechanics in this are. I played as Tails last time. Or did I play as Amy last time? I mean, I played as one or the other. Alright, I'm gonna let this hit go. I want to see what happens. This is Metropolis Zone. I don't want that to happen. I don't understand. Am I supposed to hit those? I'm not playing your games, Eggman. I don't like the looks of them. Like, do I have to hit that? No? Whatever. It's a nothing boss, and sometimes you need a nothing boss because... I like how Amy plays in this. I had no expectations for... I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna do all of Amy's. Let's go. I didn't have expectations for Tails to be able to do the, light cancel, which would have been really nice, but, you know, that's just not an official Tails ability, despite him having it in Tails Adventure. I don't know where any big rings are in this stage. Also, I have commentary on the music. If we weren't, like, in the middle of invincibility. And also if we didn't completely skip the part where I have commentary on. What is the point? There. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll sacrifice going the fast route for that. Fine. So I don't really like have any commentary on like the level progression of this game yet. It's just like it's just the place, I guess. We're being sent across North Side Island. North Side? North Star. I can't believe it. The music stopped exactly before the part I had commentary on, which is exactly the part we skipped because of invincibility. There's a part in Lagoon City Act 1 that motifs Hydro City. The first time I heard that, I was just like, don't you motif Hydro City at me, like, indignant. Like, how dare you? I don't know who does this track, though. Oh, hit him. Hit him. Free that Rocky. I don't even know, like, who everybody who works on this is, because there's a ton of people that work on the music. I know the sound director was Juice Joy, and there's a lot of the tracks in the back half are by him. I know Tomi Otani got in on this. The trap didn't work. You have to hit it 3 times, of course. Oh no. Now Trip's lost and afraid. On to Act Amy. I think the one thing is that, like, you can tell the different acts, for the most part, until the end, are done by different composers. Maybe the one other case is Bridge Island Zone, it doesn't, really sound like it. It makes a little bit of disjointing to it. Now, why this is Act Amy, there's all this fruit. You can only move this fruit if you have your hammer out. It's a very specific Amy mechanic. Oh, pineapple. Okay. Down the water slide. We ain't skipping. That wasn't a real watermelon, that was a badnik. Fruit do sort of work like rings in this, but you get something different than like a coin when you get 50. You get a fruit! Who would have thought? And all the badniks are fruit themed in this, except for the ones that are just normal of this level. Huh. You can't hit that normally. This badnik only gets hurt by hammer. Interesting. Get those garden eels. Sometimes they do that, and I'm like, hey, guess what? I have a hammer! The absolute grinding of this. Talking about abilities earlier, we're not gonna get back to Sonic to be able to, like, make any note of that, but... Oh, I didn't need to do that. I just double jumped. I really wish Sonic had the Super Peel out in this, more so than anything like the Insta-Shield. It feels like he needs it. like, that's what he needs to be able to stand next to these other characters and their variety of abilities. But it's just, he does not have it. I kind of feel this way about Sonic 4 as well, that he should have it in that. Just... If Sonic does not have the ability to boost in some fashion, give him back his peel out. That's all I'm saying. And not the one that's in Lost Worlds. I want the real thing. Which, again, like, how I keep calling this Sonic CD2, not having the peel out in that context is actually kind of strange. But I guess all they focus on anymore is the drop dash. That's Sonic's only ability now. As if, like, giving back a most classic of spin dashes in Frontiers didn't, like, completely change the game for me. And make traversing islands way more fun. I say islands as if you aren't limited to Oranos there. Wiglets! The hammer I'm doing, this hammer, this is a drop dash mechanic for her. I think in Origins, she actually has like sort of a drop dash boost when that happens. But in this, she just keeps going as long as you're holding it for an amount of time. Very handy for, you know, just running forward and not getting hurt. And you know, you want to have running momentum and not rolling momentum. I also didn't need to do this, huh? I didn't do this last time. I just double jumped up here. I don't know what's down there. Probably like an entire part of the level that, like, a large part of the level, I'm gonna probably guess, is the thing. Huh. That's strange. It's Trip! It's okay. Your pal Amy's here. Get on her back, she's powerful. And with our combined weight... how Trip is like... ah! When she jumps. Oh, bouncing the oranges. Ah. You got Strebbied. Which is not a word, but hey. Okay, got the right momentum. Too fast. Too slow. That part is not well thought out. We've made it to our fruit collection. Wait, you can do that? You know you could knock the... was it going up in... other ones? Huh. Sparkle and shine. Trip gets an apple from Amy. This is what changes the game. How could someone be so nice to me compared to what those other, how mean those other two were being? Oh boy. Now the music here, this is the actual most Sonic CD music in this entire thing. What is that? It sounds like it could be Trip Tidal Tempest. We got the bubble mechanics back. The ones from... I think it was in Chaos, but also Triple Trouble. Actually, you know what? This is somewhere between Tidal Tempest and specifically the Sonic Mania version of Stardust Speedway past. I think T-Lopes worked on this soundtrack some. I don't really know. I did not keep up to date with the music. Particularly because I was just kind of being casual about how much I learned about this game. More of these. So while I say I need 45 coins, realistically, I need perhaps 40 more than that. This is a new mechanic that's not in Sonic 1 for sure. T to switch the structure. That? Yep. Nope. Nope. Okay. Fine. Let me show you swimming. This cute little Amy head. I want Chaos Emerald powers to come back. In modern times. Oh no! Oh, I wanted to see where that would have taken me. Whee. Where did you put my hammer, sir? That specifically to hit the balloons? I guess so. Here. You can imagine that if you have multiple characters on there, you can get multiple things. I don't think we can go any higher without the bullet. It said this, but I didn't say this. The individual emerald powers should have a friend for us. It'll give us a new direction. And I don't think I can go down while I'm robotic. There we go. I don't know if this is faster, but hey, if Girls' Night leads to a unique route, why not take it? I mean, as far as the water stages go, which is, they're very divisive in Sonic levels, I don't hate being underwater in this. I don't think it's that bad. Gotta go over here, 'cause we gotta break a wall. The other character I played this stage with was Knuckles. And that worked. That fit. I didn't want to do this boss again as Knuckles, though. You can perhaps guess why, just by looking at it. Again, you can't hide from me, wacky workbench. What was that quartz? No, quartz present was the, conveyor belt. Sir? So Knuckles, of course, has the weakest jump, as per usual. But even Sonic there would need to, pick the torpedoes up. The torpedoes will give you little, not those torpedoes, the drill torpedoes. They'll give you little, like, jet streams that'll blast you back. Can I just... Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I'm aiming right now. Not even Tails would be able to do anything like that, because he doesn't have the spin of a tail swipe underwater. Oh, it's his little outfit from Mania. Yeah, he doesn't have his tail swipe underwater, he's swimming. Yeah, another fruit. Nick, we're returning to world map for this, though. Metal Amy? Oh boy. I want to do a fruit act. I could do like 3 fruit acts. You know what? We'll bust out a bunch of fruit acts at the end if we need like extra juice. I don't want to do the next fruit act because it kind of sucks. This one's neat though. Chaotic, but it's neat. Alright. Oh! Yeah, you lose a little bit of rings if you hit that. I wonder if the color of the balloon determines how much you get from anything. Or if it's just... They're Sonic Mighty and Ray colored. They're not really Sonic Tails and Knuckles colored. Alright, give me those bubbles. Balloons? Luckily it's only 3 rings that you lose. Nice. I think you get, coin per 50. In that bonus stage specifically. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a tutorial that you can do over here that'll show you how to do specific ones. I keep pressing that instead of what I want to press. I'm gonna start Knuckles time. You have Sandopolis at home. This music is weirdly quiet, I feel. Or maybe it's the same as it was. But yeah, we definitely have Sandopolis at home. The biggest weird part to Knuckles in this, I find. I'm pressing diagonally up and to the left right now. This is what I do typically for that, which I'm really bad at, but it seems like it's a little more consistent in this. But it won't go up if you do that. So what's truly faster? Oh, what? I didn't know that was there. Now what it wants you to do here is actually a Chaos Emerald power that I don't have yet. It would be the next one I would have gotten. But I think this one will work instead. It won't! Interesting. Okay. So without the Ivy Chaos Emerald power, this route, which is completely extra, I have no business coming this way. Picture. Is like a slow Knuckles extra. And for what? That's not good. For fruit! I agree. Got jams here and there. Where are we? Yes, okay. Just saying how I don't really know who all of the composers on this are, because there are so many I haven't really been keeping track. Thanks! Thanks, game. The game mechanics. Oh, the other problem with Knuckles is... look at that delay. Takes that long to be able to spin dash. That's worse than Mania, I think. No! But Knuckles' climbing is going to come super in handy next zone. In a way that I would otherwise be like, I need to be Tails for this to not be awful. Skip this. We got that. Here's the worst Chaos Emerald. Second worst Chaos Emerald. No, worst Chaos Emerald. Let's see. Okay, we got it. Best for Mania. What do you mean by that? I was specifically talking about how much Knuckles' abilities are nerfed. Here's our Ivy power I was talking about. Love it. He definitely has Sandoblis at home. I don't think I'm super formed. I think I'm short 2 emeralds. I encountered a really weird sound glitch via super form earlier. Wonder if we'll be able to see something like that again. Also, something really dumb happened to me in the last stage as Tails, and I hope I can replicate that. I want it recorded. Oh, I realized Sonic was running in the background when we went into the big ring. I don't think we could actually see him where I was. I'm a big fan of skipping stages, sometimes. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this stage. Like, it ends with the music for me. But Knuckles was actually pretty solid in it. First time I played it, I was as Sonic. That wasn't fun. This machine, just the like, iconic structure of it reminds me of the extra final boss from 3D Blast. Just you slap a drill on top of it. Don't look at me like that. You could tell that this music, this boss music, has been a Jun Senoi product. Apparently this is just what happens if you make Jun Senoi do low-bit stuff and take away his guitar. To which I say, stop taking away Jun Senoi's guitar. Oh, that was a minor super jump. Or super rise. Huh. That's really hard to time in this for some reason. Okay, I really wanted to try and see if you can actually hit him when he does that. I always just avoid it. Like we're at the point of the boss where the only thing that'll hurt him is this. Oh, what was that, Knuckles? Get out of here, Rockies. Oh, the one I was staring at, too. Missed. Big Clucky. Move right along to my least favorite. Least favorite. Press Factory, not to be confused with Press Garden. The gimmick is that giant press in the background causes you much suffering. There's a lot of structure in this stage that, me, very clearly requires Knuckles. You actually see Knuckles in the background if you don't. Did I miss the... I think there's a big ring way back here at the start. If you go backwards for a bit, and... this! Okay. Well, not that. You know, I'm pretty sure this is another... No, I don't know who composed this, but there's something about it that really reminds me of a mix between Jun Senoi's stuff and 4 and Sonic Spinball, actually. So it might be Jun Senoi. I don't know. You know, you could lock on to the thing I want you to lock on. Ooh. Nice. See, I didn't have to do any weird tricks like I did with the green emerald there. Should be able to get our last one pretty quickly in Golden Country, which is the next one. Ah, there we go. Here's our Chaos Control. Alright, just leave this area entirely. I don't know how you get here. Okay, why didn't that work the first time? Knuckles. Come on. Come on, bud. Knuckles. Do this. Remembering to do this would have probably helped me going through here with Sonic. Ah. What a time to run out. Or get stabbed. One or the other. If I'm Knuckles, or Amy, or Tails, I wouldn't have had to wait for that mechanic. And I didn't. So I don't have to wait for that mechanic. think I do. Send me. Okay. That's just a very annoying part of the stage. Small but very annoying part. Hey Nash, buddy. Thank you. Honestly, like, one of the things he seems to want to do a lot, I guess because he, catches the walls very easily, much easier than I'm expecting him to. Oh, I think he wants to get out. I got him. When you're a cat and you wake up in the room you were in, but it's dark, except for one corner. And you're probably hungry. Oh, right. This area sucks because that's a trap. That too. I took that time to turn my lights off too. Just send me. Fine. These things are weird, but I realize we are blowing up the press in the background with it, so like I'm not against them. Also, those floating jellyfish ones with the drills, they will hit you. They will hurt you if you try to hit them where the drill is. No, I want that. Trust me. Okay. Sure. What is this? I've never seen that before. I must be in a completely different part of the stage. Yeah, see? Pop hurt me. I want to use this. Why do I use this? Love bullet. Thanks. Ah yes, the trap. Yes. Hit me. What are you doing? Blow it up entirely. Just in time for monkey business. I wonder if I could hit it from the bottom there, if I were Amy or Tails. Messed that up real bad. I figure you can't, though. You might be able to. Oh, I just... Knuckles. Again, I was Sonic the first time I played through this act, and it was awful. So... In fact, I tried to go through the next act as Sonic, and I said, you know what? No, I'm stopping, and I'm gonna be Knuckles. That's how bad it was. What's that? What is the monkey business? I will say that, like, base mechanics of this game do feel good enough that I can really play as any of the characters and be forgiving about any little parts of it that feel off, like with Knuckles and Sonic's lack of peel out, but oh yeah, you can do that. But we are in the part of the game where, like, the actual level mechanics upset me. Do the act fruit, why not? I'll show you why not, actually. I'll do every act. We'll put it that way. And the press blew up. Let's take a break while the press blows up. Because there's these swingy bits. These things. How do you think these would work? I would expect them to work just like the orbs. I'm pressing left and right now. This is what it does. I don't know how to get out of these freaking things. Alright, that kind of works. No, I wanted the middle one. So yeah, this one's awful. Because there's a handful of mechanics like this in this game where it is not intuitive the way you would control them, because you can't just like rotate it in a direction like clockwise and counterclockwise. Once you have hit one of the cardinal directions, it decides we have now changed how this works. And if you try to press one button, it'll do the exact same thing. If you try to press two different ones, it'll send you in the same direction. It's just, I don't understand. Why didn't they just make them function like the orbs in 3 and Mania? Two. Anyway. Thugman has a drone in the background that's ready to, like, destroy the entire area if we don't press a button. I don't know who thought this was a good mechanic. It's not. And this music kind of sounds like, I like the first act. This sounds more discount. And maybe I'm just upset with it as a stage. Especially because I can't find anything. I'm dead. So that's the thing. That's the thing we need to try and avoid. Thanks. What's up here? I hope it's something. It's something. But it's not something I can actually reach from up there. Goodness. Huh, I can go on these. That's cool. Catch by your hose. Thank you. Oh, hey. Didn't mean to get that. It's fine. At least we got a little practice ahead of time again for the next emerald. A little refresher for me. Why did it take so long to lock onto that, you know? Like, that's the kind of thing that starts to frustrate me with these harder ones. Like, I'm nowhere near it right now. Like, I'm lucky enough to be maintaining my ring count. Please lock onto it. Why didn't you lock onto it? Like, what? I don't understand sometimes. I was definitely close enough. It's okay. Get that death out of the way, so that when we get there for the actual Chaos Emerald, it doesn't matter. Thanks. This. Take the silly route. Sure. I don't understand. It clipped me up to the top of it. Like, it's starting to feel a little Metropolis, but, like, even more rude. You know? I want up. I want uppies. Stop putting me left and right, no matter what I do. Okay, I don't want anything. Get me out of there. Like, this is hands down the worst stage, because it's not just you have this drone threatening to destroy you the whole time, but the basic mechanics of the stage are bad. They're mean, they're very vertical for no reason, and the things to keep you from exploding are very sparse. Send me away. This is an auto-scroller. I love it. That was risky. Well, that's what they do now. The snails. They remind me of the snails from Sonic 3, but you can actually just destroy them at any point. Oh, that was lucky. I think this is actually the part where I just want to climb. This is the part where I literally gave up as Sonic. I was like, this is not happening anymore. This is bad. And I'm not having fun. And I'm exploding. Wrong way. Thank you. Thanks. Why are you turning me around? Get in there. Being shot by missiles. I don't really understand this part. I mean, Fang shot missiles at us in the 1. Then there were missiles that were fireworks in Pinball Carnival. I guess that could have been the drone's missiles, but then I think the drone blew up from them. I don't really know what happened there. But whatever, let's fight Eggman. Get a different boss theme. Very interesting boss, actually, but it is possible to find yourself in an area where, especially as Knuckles, who can't jump for anything, that you can't really do anything. I guess I want to save Ivy? No, I want to save Avatar. Okay. I want on top. Thank you. One uppies. I wanted that to be a jump, and you didn't. My god, I swear, being able to not jump as Knuckles after you land on the glide is what's screwing me over right now. On an actual basic game mechanic level? Do it. No? I think I've tricked him enough that... Nope. Nope. Skip that. I keep forgetting. Oh. Cool. Thanks. Never had that happen to me before. In my multiple attempts at this, usually it's something else that kills me. I hate it. I also hate that. Like, it seems like it should work, and it doesn't. Absolutely rude. Absolutely rude. Boss sucks. It's interesting, but it sucks. Why did it take like 7 years for them to show up? No. Don't. No. Well, now I have to wait for him to do that, like, 7 more times. Okay, so I did want to be on the other side. No. I'm glad I clipped into the kill box there. I just kind of wish that, like, it did the spin dash I tried to do 3 times faster. I don't know why sometimes I can get past that, but other times I can't. Huh. Why did that hit? Don't you dare! That felt way easier than the last 2 attempts, right? Like, that happened way more seamlessly. Open it. Alright. It feels like we've been playing as Knuckles forever. But that was only 2 zones, 3 acts total. We have the other half of Knuckles here at Golden Capital, which he has his own act for. This place fills me with so many questions. I want to go that way. That in the background, that face. There's one Sonic game I have seen that face in before. It's Sonic and the Fallen Star, which is a fan game. Am I supposed to recognize it from somewhere else? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I know exactly where that big ring is. Alright. Where are you taking me, game? I swear. No, you need to let go when I let go. Me in here. I don't know why it took 7 years for you to aim. Please. Please, I swear. I'm losing it. Thank you. But I need more rings than this, at this rate. Get the ring ones as much as I can. Oh. Alright. I'm so glad I didn't have to redo that one at all. We have all the emeralds now. I want to see what it says for Knuckles. For the super. Extra is a unique ability for various characters. I've tested this with Sonic and Amy. Sonic is a homing attack. Oh, nice. Amy has a hammer throw. Knuckles can make shockwave punches. I wonder what Tails can do. Okay, so for Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, it now says that they have superpowers. Only for Sonic does it now say Supersonic, which sounds like they're trying to say that Sonic's unique in his super abilities, which he is, sorta. So are Shadow and Silver. But also, Knuckles has called himself Super Knuckles before, so... why? And also, why is Sonic special? We'll have to get into that. Eventually. Oh, I could do that. Because this actually makes this stage way better if you know what to be super. You don't have to deal with some of the stupid badniks. Do that. Where am I? And why? Oh, I understand. Because there's plenty of rings to go around in this. Wait, I want that. Now, this is not the same glowy Knuckles, for sure. This is just a super glowy Knuckles, a golden aura Knuckles, let's put it that way. Not unlike later in Heroes, what Sonic puts around Sonic and Knuckles and Tails. But also it's just sort of like a different way of interpreting it, because really all that happens with, ooh, 5. With the sprites for Knuckles and Tails, and now Amy with Origins, is they are pulsing white. Let me out. Okay. Now, of course, gimmicks are going to cancel out of Super. Also, this drill controls sort of similarly to those orbs, but less confusing. But you will it'll only take you to the direction that you're holding before you need to hold another one. Rings! This one up here. Actually, Actually, I do want to go back to Super, because I want to see if something happens. There's something special about this mid-boss here. You're in Golden Country, but naturally gold is a big deal. And rings are kind of gold. Game doesn't know what to do when you, That's dangerous. Alright. We have an issue. Knuckles can't jump. Okay, so notice that, like, the normal act music was playing. Alright, so... Okay, so you can't hit those back. Huh. Yeah, Knuckles can't jump. I did this with Sonic. And we're not gonna get the full sound glitch that I experienced because... Alright, there we go. That works. That works. Oh, Buta. What are you doing? Oh, why'd you go in that direction, Vicky? Oh, that's up. Pink? No, it was just being weird. So because it did that thing where it stopped playing the mid-boss for me, and it started playing the regular act music, it didn't stop after I beat it the first time. And when it started playing again here... Okay, just making sure. So now Trip is trapped. So that's neat. Instead of... It just started layering the thing. Started layering the music. And then, the weirdest part that I wanted to see if it happened again, was that the Act Clear jingle did not play. But alas, I got dunked by Knuckles' lack of jump. Sure. Old time's sake. Wonder how many we have. I haven't been paying attention anytime we go back to the world map. But also, to be fair, we haven't been to the world map in a while. Because we've been playing as Knuckles for ages, for years, for decades. Thank you. Like, the reason I like these mechanics more than any of the Sonic ones is because it feels like you have some level of control that will make you, like, kind of think, you know? Makes you think. So there's like a puzzle element to it. I enjoy that. You have to go to two different sides here and get the two different T's to make a safe path to be able to get the coin. That's interesting. So, like, to this game's credit, like, diving into these different... That was loud. Bonus stages and mechanics was, like... It was a good time. For sure. And it wasn't until I hit Press Factory that I really started getting a little bit frustrated with what it was throwing at me. I guess Golden Country's pretty fine. I don't remember Act 2, to be honest. Maybe that's a knock against it. Not be know or remember. I want to go this way. Thank you. No thank you. Game? Thank you. Kind of like steps. That was lucky. Where are you going? Alright, fine. Why'd they put slicers here? The stage is really weird when you come down to it. They put slicers in it. And also there's pinball. It's just sort of pinball. The iconography that still bugs me. Why don't I know that iconography outside of from a fan game? You know I have to, like, piece some things together. Thanks. Really feeling like I'm in pinball now. Alright. Going down. You know what I had just thought before I accidentally destroyed everything that I've worked towards in life? Just now? Okay. I lost all my rings. It could be super. I mean, I'm not feeling this music particularly. One of the weakest tracks so far. Those seahorses supposed to remind me of the ones in Oil Ocean, because they really don't. They're just bubblers. I like that. No climbing necessary. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get crushed by something or something. The mechanics of these windy things, no matter what, they're really weird. Send me back to that checkpoint. Alright, thanks. Knuckles need to stop jumping off the walls willy-nilly. I don't even know who Willy is. I do know who Willy is. I play Stardew. Just let it flow me. I just want to hurt those things without dying. Now sometimes, yes, as you can see, I'm gliding out of those. That does not work all the time. I don't know why that happens. In general. God. Can't aim for shit. I think we're at the end. Okay. Let's take a look at this mural over here. Please don't hold down the A button when I'm not pressing it. That thing in the center reminds me of thing in Speed Jungle on the map. You have like a snake all around. Generally speaking, I get nothing from that glance at that. I swear, this gate. This gate. I didn't want to exit yet. I wanted to finish Act 2. Act 2 is, it's something. You get this little cutscene here, with Knuckles, regardless of who you start with. And you know what? I'll tell you later when I find out, but I don't know what happens if you don't have all the emeralds, or any of the emeralds. So, I got a couple playthroughs to do of this after today. I don't like this stage. I'm gonna throw that out there. So I guess Golden Country Act 1 is fine, is the takeaway that I'm realizing. I would like to go in any direction. Thank you. That was so much to just go one place. Oh my god, and we're back down. I'm going down to the molten gold that they have here, where they smelt all the gold. I don't know what rings have to do with any of that. Rings are not that physical. If rings were actually made of gold, Eggman would have a lot of different uses for them. No, they're just colored gold. Go back down. No? Okay. I would not be able to tell you how to get to those other parts. Just, hey, this exists. We're not gonna let you, though. Thank you. Get bonked. Look at that. I know. No? Thank you. No thank you, indeed. Y'all like Aladdin? The Sega Genesis and SNES? That's what I get reminded by. Of not particularly this part, kind of this part, but more so a later part. I need things to stop existing. There's too much stuff on the screen. Why did you jump? I am getting really tired of it doing that. I don't be able to do things while I'm on here. This is like... We made an aesthetic, but it's worse than Sky Chase. Can I... Basic game mechanics, please? Thank you. Perfect. Thanks. I'm so tired of Orbinauts. This is the part that particularly reminds me of, well, both something in Super Mario World, but also Aladdin. Are these like little gold turtle things sentient? It's like, there's others in the background, some of them are carrying stuff. Are they just automated? The magic? Wow, that was rude. It actually came for me. Okay, time for the worst boss in the game. And I do say that having encountered the final boss. This boss is like, do you ever wish that Sky Chase had a boss that was like Labyrinth Zone? With a little bit of an actual boss in the middle? Well, we'll take your wishes and make it worse. Definitely not something you want to play as Sonic for. Like, Sonic gets, like, completely nerfed by the end, and you just don't want to do any of the stages with him, unless you're a masochist. Masochist? Masochist. Just gotta watch Fang upgrade his Marvelous Queen while we dodge fire and magma. Molten gold, more so, than lava. Molten mag. Fun fact, gold is a very soft metal and it has a low melting point compared to others. I'm not saying softness, but it's soft. I mean, it's malleable, so I'm golden. Boink him! Boink him! Thank you. That's so much easier with Amy. I've tried this with Sonic, Amy, and now Knuckles. I did not succeed with Sonic. And sure, I could have eventually. I got to the last hit with Sonic. I was pretty fed up and wanted something that was going to work better, such as our girl Amy. It was powerful. Like, it's dumb, too. We're just watching him upgrade, and it's not even, like, a full upgrade at this point. It's just, we can't do anything. We have to suffer 5th degree burns. Scorched to our soul. Fire missiles at us. Why? Oh, come on. Thanks. Don't damage boost that, that's for sure, if you're gonna do that to me. Blast his upgrades right off. Get me out of here. Not quite, though. We have a nice little cutscene up next. Which I guess is part of the reason it's like, this part won't happen if you didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds. You won't see this part. Getting kicked for standing up for yourself? Trip reveals herself. Not like that. Takes off her armor. And her super form is, a little My Little Dragon. don't know how else to interpret it. This is the weirdest interaction with the Chaos Emeralds I've ever seen. Even considering Chaos. Like, at least Chaos was made of water. She just becomes quadrupedal with wings. Even though she's a sun gazer lizard, she's not, like, a dragon. Well, but Amy and Trip are friends. I love it. But she's shy. Also reinforces how in the that last Tails tube, Amy's the one who thought about inviting Trip for a gathering because it was the anniversary of their trip to North Star Island. Alright, how we doing with gold coins with our availabilities in the shop? We have 88 coins. That's pretty good. I need to make something. You know what, we can get more coins first, but we can decide, do we want to make Metal Knuckles or Metal Amy? We have a lot of other options. I'm going to be playing as Tails for the next turn. I like the idea of Metal Amy, but I think I kind of want to go with Metal Knuckles. We'll go with Metal Knuckles. Now, ideally on top of this, we need 4 red colorings. These each cost 10. We have 13, so we can afford 1. I'm gonna grind out a little bit of these fruit hacks. I'm not going to do with Knuckles. I'm going to do with our boy, who's gonna take us through most of the rest of the game. Let's see how many of these we can do. Might actually go a little long because I'm doing this. The act fruits do change a little each time you go, huh? This is sort of a bridge zone act fruit 2 situation. There might only be like a couple per. So, like, obviously the best way to play this game is gonna be with 4 different characters, and maybe that would change my experience with the final levels so far, not being a huge fan of them. Oh no! It's much like Sonic 4 Episode 2. This was designed with 4 players in mind at its, like, base level of play. Got it. And naturally, if you were playing as Tails, you have the ability to carry your other characters around. The Tails Rescue, as they call it. Flight assist if you were not the one controlling Tails. Ooh, yes. So that brings us up to being able to afford 2. And I think with these last 3, we can definitely make it. Holy butts. 600 rings. Okay. Tails is gonna build its very own metal knuckles. Okay. The head. Metal. The body. Metal. It's all metal. What am I saying? Metal's the shorthand for Metal Sonic. So this is Muckles. That sounds awful. Not Muckles. Heck yeah. Hasn't been seen since Sonic R. This is our Robo Buddy now for battle. For online battle if we wanted to do any of that. Let's take a little tour across the island, if we missed anything. So there's that little orb. Reminds me of things. This is also a ruined area. Like, there used to be more civilization there. I don't know what's going on with Sky Temple here, but it has similar imagery right there. Background. This is just a carnival. Nothing about Lagoon City. I guess it was just a place. It feels like there are just various societies here, and then Eggman built this. Freaking Sunface from Raspberry River Act 2. I need to Stardrop, please tell me. What am I missing here? And now we're in cyberspace, because why not? This makes this the earliest instance of being in cyberspace in the series chronologically. Beating out Sonic Advance 2. Which was also the first ever. Before Shadow got to it. This stage is pretty cool. This is the best single act stage so far, for sure. And, like, everything's all Minecrafty. Even Tails. Don't remember how this music goes. Problem. Alright, so I can't fly out of those. I wonder if these pixel blocks are based on any actual 8-bit sprites, because I've only seen Tails' and Amy's so far. I'd be able to recognize the various Sonic ones. Oh. I'd say they've never tried to do a digital effect like this before, but honestly, Advance 2 was already pixelated. We are good on gold coins now. We don't need to collect any more. We have our metal knuckles. We are now a squid. We are in danger. Tunnel's gonna get crushed. Gotta lose rings before I can use them. See? See? I was just thinking how I have enough to go super. I couldn't even recollect any. I'm gonna go down this time, though I'm pretty sure this will take us the same way. Eventually. The mechanics for this part, that electricity is so annoying. Damn. The mechanics for this are not unlike, that was so much smoother. I don't know why that didn't happen the first time. They're not unlike the water. Okay. I'm noticing that there's a lot of mechanics that are doubled between different zones, so they might have a semi-different skin. This little line here is just like the one that was in Sand Sanctuary. Now if you actually go super, you break out of being pixelated, and that's by design as well. It shows that the pixels pop off of you. Soup Tails is now a mouse. No more super. And of course, everybody likes these ladder puzzles. Kinda funny. These, like, cat things that will eat you. We'll try what's down here. Ooh, we'll try what's up there. Okay. As long as we're not falling to our death. These stages are very vertical sometimes. I can appreciate that. It feels like they're being a little kind. It's not very dense of that. Okay, so those are all one way. Okay, I take back everything I just said. Cyber Station. You know what? I'm going this way. Because that other way was rude. Right after I complimented it. I need to hear this one, like, because this song is weirdly quiet compared to the others. I need to listen to this one without all sound effects over it. Sounds like it might be a bop. I seem to have broken the sound again. Alright, now we're back here, somehow. I'm very upset about that, actually. I guess, like... go forward, I guess. Yeah, here we go. I love a good sloped roll like that. I get a lot of those in Sonic 4, especially. Like, more than most of the classic games. You know, I think this... No, this is sticking me in an egg at times. Yeah. It doesn't just go the direction you're facing. If it did, this would be a lot easier to control. It would be stiff, but it'd be easier. You're so upset. Pixelated coin. If I do this. Alright, that lasted. Missile time! You can blast through things, it just slows you down a little. So, like, I don't know, I think this is just, like, as long as you don't hit a wall, you're good. We'll get through this part. And we broke it! We broke everything. Except for Eggman's Mecha Core, which is apparently in cyberspace right now. It's Metal Knuckles! It's the Metal Knuckles we just made! And this is exactly why I wanted to do this. Either this or Metal Amy, but I went with Metal Knuckles on the grounds that this is actually an established mech. I would love to have done this as Metal Tails instead, but you do not unlock those blueprints until later. Ugh, get him. Alright. Me again. I did this part with Amy the first time, and, like, the difference in how easy it is to double jump over a thing than it is to, like, try and be Tails. Oh, but this part. Can't hit him here, but dodging is easy. This part as easy? Yep. Easy to save yourself, too. We got the alternative music, I realized. We didn't have the alternative music for the Fang battle just before this. And I actually... What the hell was that? I had beat the level, and it decided, you know what? You can't do anything now. You can't fly, you can't turn, you're going down in the pit. Okay. That's fine. I actually hadn't beaten the level. I forgot. There's another phase. Oh, I get slowed down. Go, 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 go. Out of rings, too. So you could actually just hit this part with Amy because of her increased... I just have to stay here. Oh, but then I can't get it. I would like rings. I feel very in danger right now. Yeah, okay, so that, like, cancels out all of your movement when you hit there. I don't like that. That puts you in danger. I don't like being in danger. Okay. Wow, a ring box before the end? That's so strange. Oh, prototypes. Giant Knuckles. I can do that. But I can't do that again until the phase changes. Oh, this works. This is a unique battle theme. And I'm pretty sure I can't hit him again, right? I could hit him again. Neat. Well, we blew up our own creation. That's unfortunate. Or, could just consider that to have been the real Mecha Knuckles. Metal Knuckles. Mecha Knuckles is from Sonic Advance. Metal Knuckles has been sitting in a closet since Sonic R, if you consider that canon. Keep on going. Act Tails first, I guess? The next stage is kind of weird because it's like... It feels like this part happens meanwhile of the Act 1. Like, separate. But this is the Tails unique one for Frozen Base. I just wish there was a way to hurt these Orbinauts without getting hurt first. I'm waiting. Like that. I don't even know what happened there. But something happened, and I liked it. These are solid blocks, platforms. Not go through them. Is that Iggy? Oh, Iggy's in my room. Maybe that's why I can hear voices from outside my room so easily right now. He came back. My boy. Let me pass these spikes. I mean, I'm Tails. I should be flying at all times in this level. It's a very vertical stage. just want to move. I want to schmooze. I don't want these Orbinauts. I'm very tired of them. They're a bad enemy. Without the insta-shield, at least. Guess what? There's no insta-shield in this game, no matter what character you are. Oh, there's a coin up there. Did the same thing the first time. Sure. Nice. The hitbox on these things are enormous. I'll put it that way. Thanks. Oh no, I don't want to go this way yet. Look at the rainbow! Oh, no, you wouldn't, he would not go down. He refused. 100%. He just floated there. Floated there to death. I wonder if it was a matter of interaction with the collision, causing a lack of dissension. Whatever that means. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. You shouldn't structure it like that. Blake's throw. Breaks flow. Oh boy. Momentum's acting weird. I don't like it. I just don't... It doesn't feel like I'm not gonna be able to go further than that, is the problem. It looks like I'm jumping over an obstacle, not missing my pocket of safety. I shouldn't have gone this way. I didn't have to go this... I didn't have to deal with this the first time, because I went a different route without the rainbow. No. Well, I guess so. Just don't like it. Yeah, no, that's bad design. It's a challenge, but it's bad design. For a Sonic game, at least. Freaking... I don't even know what game that would be good for. There's definitely a game it's good for. Not this one. What did I hit? Why are you designing a level in a way where, like, there's distinctly destructive obstacles off-screen like that? In a way the camera will not help you with. Ooh. Little pterodactyls. Please. I think we're near the end. We're at the end, okay. Go Tails! Go Tails! Use your fastness. An automatic one there, huh? I approve. Next. So here's why this absolutely can't make sense. Just do Tails for all of these acts. Tails is building something here. Oh! We skipped Act 1 entirely because I did that. Interesting. That's how that works. Act Tails replaced Act 1. I don't know if I'm okay with that or not, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with it right now. Because chances are, I'll have another place. Plus, that means we get to play the Fantasy Zone. I think I need to, like, do a stream on Fantasy Zone now. Because this is literally just Fantasy Zone. This is how that game works. There's a shoot 'em up where you go back and forth. And you have to blow up targets like this. It's gonna take a lot of hits. You can also throw bombs at things. Don't know why it was doing that. And, you know, you take a lot more... It's a lot worse if you take damage in Fantasy Zone proper. Eggs. Like, these are straight up robotic versions of the Fantasy Zone enemies. Like, no punches are pulled here. And the little mech that... The little shuttle that Tails made here is shaped like Opa Opa, who is the protagonist sentient ship from Fantasy Zone. I don't remember what boss this is based on, but probably is. Every Sonic game needs to shoot 'em up these days. We had Ikaruga in Frontiers. Now we have Fantasy Zone in Superstars, and I'm gonna be honest, I would not. There are not two shoot 'em ups I would be more happy with than doing that for. Ah, but that was a mid boss. We have. It's based off of the capsules from, I believe, Sonic 2 8-bit and Sonic Chaos. I don't know if they're actually in Sonic Chaos. I don't remember. I always mix up those two. Also the moon, I guess, in the background. There. Ah. There we are. Getting tired of janking. Eggman! Eggman! I'm clipping through Eggman! My own little Eggmobile. Mine's more egg-shaped. Just needs feet. We're doing the last zone with Tails too. Hello. Now, I think the ability to just, like, do a stage that belongs to a different character that you haven't selected might be unique to, single player. Oh, got shot. Not the biggest fan of this stage. This act, at least. Yeah, there are reasons I picked Tails. But we are being timed in stage, not just on the HUD. Flamethrowers. Oh, that was a nice super fly. I don't remember what they're actually called. Super flights. Got those things from Sonic CD from Metallic Madness. It's been dashed. Alright, I'll see what's up here. Ah, anti-gravity. So this is exactly how fast the wind things that I avoided entirely in Sky Temple go. And I guess it's sort of by design here. You can get a very slight boost if you jump, but your momentum is killed if you aren't already going some degree of fast when you do that. Let me go up. I don't, like, what is this? Like, Gutsman from Mega Man 1 mechanics? Yeah, they're supposed to be like the ones in Scrap Brain, maybe. Or maybe another Sonic game I'm not thinking of, maybe they're in? But the first thing I think of... Oh, well, I don't really care about that. It feels like this place is, like, falling apart, right? It's like we're in an incinerator space station. Mostly. This part's constructing itself. What if I told you that's by design? Part of Eggman's plan. I hate these lasers so much. Like, what? Why did that hurt me? I have to go this way. I think I know exactly where. Do not. Like, some of the stuff looks like it's constructing itself. The moon is very purple in the background there, and the earth is very blue. Like, a dark blue. I don't really understand why that graphical choice was made. It has to be based on, like, what the glass... Like, the glass is a type of lens for the space station. Slows down here, that always gets me. Fire does not slow down. Well, it's fire, but fire does not speed up. That was interesting. Is that by design? It's a very short and repetitive tune. Also feels kind of quiet compared to other stuff too. Oop. I think going into a ball form actually avoids those lasers, but you don't go fast enough for it to matter. Like, usually that kind of thing, you would be stuck going how fast you're going, normally, and it's up to you to, like, navigate it to not get destroyed. Oh, here. Eggman kicks Sonic. No. Oh my gosh. And, like, you can't hit these from above. You can't hit them with Tails' tails. You just have to... have to let it happen and hope. Like it. I should have saved that. Ring box. What's this? Yellow energy? Loading? Loading. Uh-oh. Everything is working in reverse now. And now we are no longer being timed upward. We are now counting down. Of course, we do count down from 10, so that's a benefit. We got through that level in like 5 minutes. Which is still not a fast time for a Sonic game, but hey. Oh my god. The hitboxes for these. And I don't think this is the same theme? Ooh. That was unfortunate. That reminds me of a thing I forgot to do in this stage, in the first act. Why? Like, why? It's not there anymore. Come on. The hitbox should not be in the space, it should be on the object. Why aren't there rings here? What was I saying? This music, I don't think is the exact track reversed. It's definitely not the exact track reversed, but it's kind of reverse sounding and similar. Why does it keep doing that? This is... I don't like it. It goes slow here. Let's go up this way. One's not gold anymore. That was kind of neat. Now this is not going to construct itself anymore, it's going to undo itself. Okay. Making way. Yeah, I think that definitely, like, going the ball form there does avoid the lasers. It's way too slow for it to matter. Whoa, where are we going? Thank you. Oh, okay, I guess not thank you, but... I did want the, checkpoint, but I guess we're gonna have to just roll with it. Alright, sure. I feel like I'm about to get crushed by something. Okay. Got rings, so it's whatever. Look how the fire goes in reverse in this. You have to go by the smoke from it usually dissipating. Know if it's about to happen. I think that's a really cool effect, honestly. This part's like easily the most threatening part now. I don't, like, something about it, I think this actually does make this stage better, doing it backwards like this, with these weird time mechanics. I don't know. Like, it should be the same. Really? Right? For some reason I like this. Oh boy. Okay, we're back here. No, I wanted to go there. I'm not going the same route as I did this time, but I came that way first time. Oh, we're already at 3 hours, huh? Never tell with these games, huh? I like that. I know what's down there. Hi, Iggy. No, it's your dinner time now, isn't it? Those past 3 hours. I was not expecting this to be quite this long, but we are on the literal last zone, prior to any boss stuff. Story-wise, this is a very weird ending. But I guess, like, we still need to see the actual ending. Nope, we need this. Okay, we missed our ride up. It's fine. Don't worry. Eggman has undone the time nonsense. So we're gonna go down instead of up. Wow. Now that's a chunky... You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the, It reminds me of the Death Egg Robo from... Sonic Generations, but what if it was, like, armored more? Like, it sort of has, like, samurai shoulder armor. It's got, like, a head crest. Kind of more of like a Gundam, honestly. Also has those big honking satellites on the front. What are you doing, bud? Oh no! Oh! Something I may not have shown is that if I press down while Tails is, flying, he will... Yeah, Iggy? Tails will fly down further. Faster. He'll go down as fast as you need him to, really. It's very good for maneuverability. Big fan of Tails taking out Eggman's giant mechs. Go here. Naturally, these slow missiles that I keep hitting would make like giant pillars of fire. It'd be a big explosion. Here's how you want to do this as any other character. If you're Tails, you could just fly. And avoid that. Oops, I went too far. I avoided it too well. I've never actually completed this boss, though. Not both of its phases, at least. Seems like it's going smoothly right now. I just simply had to master this part. See? It doesn't always go smoothly. Because I jinxed myself. Why did I do that? It really tries to avoid you with that last one. Okay, got one more hit to go then. But it's big. Big man Eggman. Oh, way over here. Hate that. If you miss 3 of those, you have to do another phase. Well, not like a full phase. You have to just deal with the firewalls. Good, good. I got lucky with that one. Now here's where I get nervous. Because if I die at any point on the second phase, despite how long that took, I have to redo that phase. It just goes back to the checkpoint. There's no mid-checkpoint here. And I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to attack this thing. If I am supposed to attack this thing. I'm not. I think this might just be survival. Well, fast forward, huh? Have to see what happens. And, not die. Ha! I see. Okay. Okay. I don't like it. I don't know if I should be able to try and go for it. Go for it. I shouldn't have gone for it. In the ring. The rings. Oh boy. It's getting Death Egg finale from Sonic 3 in here. If it's possible, I'm gonna go for it, but honestly, I didn't think it was possible. Let's start over here. Right? Oh god. Yeah. Makes me nervous. Thanks. I feel like he's getting fast. Honestly, like, this is a matter of, like, I'm glad I'm playing as Tails. So I can just, like, camp him. This is not what he's doing! Oh my gosh. The phase changed. I got hubrised. I'm trying to think what this theme reminds me of. It sounds very Sonic Forces, actually, now I think about it. We can skip this. No, since that's just a more orchestrated version of the original, it's the sound font I'm thinking particularly. It reminds me of Sonic Forces a bit. Oh, right. Oop. What's wrong? Which actually makes me guess this might be a Tomio Otani track. Really curious to look at which artist composed what afterwards. Oh, that felt way too close. Should I expect? Yes. 2 anti-grabs. Dude, thank you. It was not responding for a second. I got very nervous. And now, whatever this is... Wait to see what, like, the natural hit for this is supposed to be, if there even is one. This anti-grab? I grab. Do it. Yes. There's Egg Fortress. There goes the Eggy. Does the moon in the back look like the end to anyone else? Oh, sweet, we're animated. Okay, so I guess you get a different animation depending on what character you end with. They're all together. Even Trip. I'm not convinced that I don't, like, unlock a Supersonic afterwards that it doesn't just, like, send me to because I'm not playing as Sonic right now. Look at all of those composers. It's too many, honestly. I'd actually not mind to skip this part. But I don't want to undo any progress. Oh, so if I do this, we're good? I'm down with that. Okay, so that does Trip story. We get to go through as Trip. And you can do Trip in the regular story, but, So there's no Super Sonic. I'm gonna have to guess then that there's a Super Trip special. And that is going to be what we go for next week. But that's going to be all for this week. I'm a little more happy with this game than I thought I would be with how everyone's talking about it. But yeah, I need to feed this little guy who's been meowing at me for the past half hour now. So, bye!